Hi guys, sometimes I'm too smart for my own good. I thought that putting things into modules would be easier for you to follow what it was I wanted to do, and apparently it's not. So what this video does is it gives you a navigation guide for how you can work through the modules. So when you come into the main page of the course, this is what it looks like. And over on the left, you can see a tab for home, which is where we are now, announcements, modules, grades, discussions, syllabus, conferences, quizzes, and chat. When you come into the main page each day, the very first place you need to go is to the announcements. Always check the announcements every day, even if you're not planning on working on the class for a particular day. It is still urgent that every day you check the announcements, because on the announcements I'm going to tell you things that I see that people are missing, misunderstandings that people have. This is where I adjust my instruction. And so it's essential that every day you check the announcements. No matter what else you do, you need to check the announcements. And on any of the announcements where it says I need a reply or respond please, you need to respond. It's the only way for me to know that you're with me. So please, every single day, regardless of whether you're going to work on the class, take 5 minutes, check out the announcements, and respond to them. Thank you. Okay, where all your work is going to be done is in the modules. So when you click on the modules, you'll see that there's a module for all about the course, one for textbook resources, one that says Module 1, one that says Module 2, and then it has your midterm exam, your textbook resources Part 2, behavioral and social supports, and academic supports, and final exam. You'll see that there are some that are in white and there are some that are in gray. The ones in gray are the ones that are not open yet, so you don't have to worry about those. The way modules work is there are two ways you can navigate. The first way you can navigate is to click on the title of the module. I'm sorry, did that wrong. Click on the first thing in the module. It will take you into that module. And then at the bottom of that module, there will be a little box that says Next. And you can click on that box that says Next, and it'll take you to the next page in the module. And by the way, here was a page all about modules where you could have read about the modules if you had chosen to. And then you click on Next, and it'll give you the next thing in the module. And then you click on Next, and it'll take you to the next thing. And it will keep taking you next, next, next through every single thing that is open in order. And so as you're going through here, we've moved from the first module into the next, into the first set of materials, into the next set of materials. And so on. And it'll take you right through everything you need to do. So one way to work modules is just to start at the beginning point and just keep clicking Next, and it'll take you through things in the order that I really would prefer that you do the activities. Okay? And then it'll come to one and it'll say this one's locked. And that way you'll know that you've gone as far as you can go. So that's one way you can do the modules. The other way you can do the modules is to click on the Modules tab, go to the module that you're working in, and so in this case we're working on Module 1, and click on the items in the modules. Several of you in various places have said you didn't know about the Lives of Distinction assignment. Well, it's right there in Module 1, Lives of Distinction. In my classes, I always want you every week to start with discussions. Last semester, some of you suggested that you needed more time on the discussions, and so I put this discussion in earlier, even though it's due July 21st. I put it in early so you would start on it and have enough time. But now you've wasted a week. wasted's not a fair word. A week has gone by that nobody has worked on this particular discussion. And this is a discussion that needs a lot of attention. And so I want all of you to, as soon as you get the MDE regulations and the special ed and ELL assignments done, which again you procrastinated on because those are due tomorrow and hardly anybody's done them. The next thing you need to do is to jump on this Lives of Distinction assignment, because it's absolutely essential that we get started on it, because next week there's going to be a new big discussion up there. And so because you didn't work on this one this week, then that means next week you're going to be working on 2 discussions at once. I apologize for that. I should have caught this sooner, but you've got to hop on it, get this going. I am going to see if I can disconnect this stuff from modules, since it seems to be confusing to you, but I'm not sure at this point that I'm going to be able to do that. So I'm going to play with it tonight and see if I can get that done, because this really seems to be more confusing than it really should be. The odd thing, and I'm not sure how this happened, but the discussion that we have with introductions somehow got completely disconnected from any module. And so apparently I can put things up that are not in modules. So anyway, that's how the modules work. If I can fix it so we can disconnect this from modules, then you're not even going to see this video. So anyway, there it is.